Hello, this is Akiko.
And Yoshi from OIST Resource Center.
Thank you for watching. In this video, we will talk about overseas driver's license conversion, as it is one of the challenges you may face while living in Japan. In Okinawa, having a car and being able to drive is essential since public transportation is underdeveloped here. If you possess a valid overseas driver's license and fulfill all the requirements, you are eligible to convert it to a Japanese driver's license instead of getting one from scratch. Hope this video will be of some help. Overseas driver's license conversion process is carried out at Okinawa Prefectural Police Driver's License Center. The process is carried out in accordance with the Japanese law regarding overseas driver's license conversion.
To prevent forged or invalid licenses to be converted, the license center is responsible to ensure that you meet all the requirements they impose, such as requiring you to submit specific documents to prove authenticity of your overseas license, etc. Therefore, the process sometimes can be more challenging than you may imagine. We advise you to contact OIST Resource Center before you come to Okinawa, or as soon as possible in order to find out what you need to prepare in advance.
Now, you may be wondering if you are eligible to convert your overseas driver's license to Japanese. This slide will explain the basic requirements for license conversion. First requirement is that you have a valid overseas driver's license, whose authenticity is confirmed by the Japanese National Police Agency. If the license issuing country issues more than one type of driver's license, or the format of the license is constantly renewed, it is strongly recommended that you obtain a driver's license acquisition certificate from the license issuing authority to prove the authenticity of your license before you come to Japan. Because the authenticity of the license may not have been confirmed by the Japanese National Police Agency. Second requirement is that you are a registered resident of Okinawa if you want to convert your license in Okinawa. Third requirement is that you are able to prove that you stayed in the license issuing country for more than 90 days after getting your driver's license. If you fulfill all these requirements, you are eligible to convert your overseas driver's license to Japanese one.
This slide will explain the steps you have to take. In principle, applicants are required to take 4 steps. 1. Make an appointment for document screening. 2. Go to document screening appointment. 3. Take the knowledge test. And 4. Take the practical driving test. You are required to visit Okinawa Prefectural Driver's License Center for steps 2 to 4. The Driver's License Center is located near the Naha Airport. Appointments for the document screening can be made through OIST Resource Center. For the document screening, you will have to visit Driver's License Center in person to submit the required documents to have them screened. Once the documents are accepted, you are required to make an appointment for the knowledge test for another day. If you pass the knowledge test, you will be asked to make an appointment for the practical driving test, which will be tested on the test track located at the driving license center. If you pass the practical driving test, you will be granted a Japanese license. These are the 4 basic steps of driver's license conversion process. The following slides will explain each step more in detail.
The next slide will explain how to make an appointment at the Driver's License Center through OIST Resource Center. To make an appointment at the Driver's License Center, please visit OIST Resource Center website and hit this link and complete the form. After completing the form, hit Submit. And the request form will be submitted to the Resource Center. And the Resource Center will make an appointment on your behalf. After the appointment is confirmed, we will inform you of the details of your appointment.
Please contact the Resource Center as soon as possible if you need to make an appointment, as there may be a few months wait time to book the earliest available appointment.
You will have to prepare all the required documents before the document screening. Next 5 slides will explain what kind of documents you are required to prepare before your document screening.
This is the list of required documents for the document screening. Valid overseas driver's license in original format. Official translation of the overseas driver's license. Passport. Resident certificate. Resident card. 90 days documents. 2 headshot photos. Other documents depending on the license issuing country. International driving permit if you have one. We will now explain about some of the items on the list more in detail as they might sound unclear. The first document we will discuss in detail is the official translation of your overseas license. You need to have your overseas license translated into Japanese. The translation must be done either by Japan Automobile Federation, known as JAF, or the respective embassy, or the consulate of the license issuing country. Our advice is that you apply for the translation as soon as possible, as it may take some time to get it done. Instructions on how to get the translation is available from the link under this video.
Next thing we will explain is the 90 days documents. You are required to submit documents to prove that you stayed in the license issuing country for more than 90 days after getting your license. Collecting these documents can be very challenging for some people, as the driver's license center is very particular about these documents. The following slides will discuss example of these documents. In this slide, we will give some examples of the 90 days documents. Please be noted that the requirements for these documents can change depending on the future circumstances. School-related documents refer to diploma and academic transcript, which contains a list of all the courses taken during the program. In principle, these documents must be presented at the driver's license center in original format. If you did not bring these documents with you to Okinawa, you will need to get the required information from the registrar office of the university. Employment-related documents refer to the documents such as an employment verification letter issued by a former employer confirming that you are working for them during a specific period. The employment verification letter has to be submitted along with the payslips issued during the period of the employment, as well as the passports, which cover the period of the employment. Utility bills refer to the proof of the payment for the utilities such as water, gas, and electricity used while you were in the license issuing country. 2 different types of utility bills need to be presented in original format, along with the passports that cover the period. The bills have to be under the applicant's name. Arrival and departure record refers to an official document issued by the Immigration Bureau of the license issuing country that includes all the exits and entries to from the country. As of 30th of September 2020, we have confirmed that the arrival and departure records issued by Australia, New Zealand, South Korea, China, Israel, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Thailand, Macau, and the UK are considered sufficient. If your license was issued in Indonesia, Vietnam, or the Philippines, presenting the passports which cover the period for more than 90 days after the acquisition of the license would suffice.
If the license was issued in Australia, the Philippines, Thailand, South Korea, China, Nepal, the UK, Argentina, Malaysia, Indonesia, New Zealand, Mexico, Qatar, and India. You might be required to submit additional documents on top of your documents explained in the previous slides, depending on your situation. For more details about these additional documents, please check the Resource Center website. If you want to know more about the required documents and documents to prove your 90 days stay in the license issuing country, please visit OIST Resource Center's website for more information.
Next 3 slides will discuss knowledge test. Although we explained that there are 4 steps to have your driver's license converted to Japanese, some are exempt from taking the knowledge and driving tests. If the license was issued in the following 27 countries, 1 region, and 4 states, the license holder is exempt from taking knowledge and driving tests. Check if your license issuing country, region, or state is listed on the list. These are the facts about knowledge test. The knowledge test is held once a week, every Wednesday from 10 a.m. at the driver's license center. The test consists of 10 true or false questions and is available in different languages. Test duration is 30 minutes, but most people complete the test in 10 minutes or so. The result will be announced on the same day around 11 a.m. You will be asked to make an appointment for the driving test if you pass the test. Next 2 slides will discuss driving test. Driving test can be the most difficult part of the license conversion process. Being a good driver back in the license issuing country doesn't necessarily mean that you are likely to pass this test, as you will be tested based on driving rules and regulations in Japan. The proctors are very particular about small details, like checking safety in a specific order before making turns, etc. The test will be held twice a week, Wednesdays from 1 p.m. and Fridays from 8:30 a.m. Candidates are tested on the test track located at the driver's license center. The test duration is approximately 10 minutes. You will be marked down for the mistakes you make during the test. When you start the test, you will have 100 points, but each time you make a mistake, points will be deducted. Once the points reach below 70, you will fail the test. The result of the test will be announced right after the test in the vehicle you are tested in. No matter if you pass the test or not, you will be explained about some of the items you were marked down for during the test. OIST Resource Center provides shuttle trips to from the driver's license center 3 times a week. 2 trips on Wednesdays and 1 trip on Fridays. If you want to join the trip, please reserve your seat using the inquiry form on the Resource Center website. The time to come back to OIST may change depending on the situation. The details of the license conversion process vary depending on your situation. If you want to find more about the license conversion process, specifically about your own case, please visit OIST Resource Center's website from the link under this video or contact OIST Resource Center from the web form, whose link is also available under this video. Thank you for watching. We hope this presentation will make your conversion process a lot easier. See you soon.